Give me 2 minutes. Hey guys, welcome to our bathroom break. This is a little talk about show we do in the middle. We actually kind of just started, but in the middle and at the end, and we're just talking about what happened. And Devin just did a beautiful scene. I love seeing Bart have some inner reflection here. BRB.
Oh, I'm also gonna walk away. But Bart, I love you. Devin, I love you. Mwah.
Love you too. I love how Joe told me to think about what I was gonna say, like, way beforehand, and I still, like, forgot to actually think about it. So sorry for me winging it and being like, he's sad.
I
really liked it. I really love the explanation for why the demon in Devin's head doesn't, in Bart's head doesn't scare him, because that's been something every time we play, and that demon comes up,
really
it's like you've forgotten. It's so funny because
nothing scares him but the little mushroom guy. That there is some trauma that connects it.
I love that.
Oh yeah, I'm being possessed.
How peculiar.
Ditto. I also love the in-game, in Bart's head explanation for why this, literal demon does not bother him. You know,
it was totally planned beforehand.
Yes. Bart is an infernal being who, you are half demon. Whether or not this is your mother or not, you are half demon and have always been. Why would a devil demon wanting you to get souls bother you? What's really scary is not that your father, made a deal with this extraterrestrial being that, became your mother but is mothering you from a distance. That's an immortal being. Of course she's not going to be my mother. Of course she's going to come and have some scary deal. But what's really scary is your human father having every chance to raise you and be a good father and choosing not to. And choosing to be cruel and mean to you. And then to see that cruelness by... Humans are true neutral in the D&D world, meaning they can go anywhere on this morality scale. So if you have the choice to be good and to be a good parent, and you instead choose to be a cruel parent, that's way more upsetting than a devil acting exactly how they're made.
Mm-hmm. You're choosing not to love your kid.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I want to give Bart a hug right now.
Aww. Devin's like, guys, please. I'm going to the bathroom. Leave me alone. Yeah, I love Devin. I love you, if you can hear this. Megan's such a good scene watcher. I want to compliment your active listening skills. Because when you watch a scene, and you do this when you read too, which I love, when you watch a scene, you go, and I love it. It validates everything I do. So,
wow, I love listening. It's my favorite thing to do. I love art. I love people doing whatever this is. That's why I'm watching you guys play today. Because I just love watching and listening. I'm so good at it.
Yeah, I don't believe you're watching, but it's okay.
She doesn't have a character. She's not playing.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to play because Devin was mean to her.
I just thought I was really good at subbing, and so I'm just here to sort of follow along, so I know what's going on anytime any of you fall ill and you need me to sort of take over.
Of course, a good sub.
I can vouch for the subbing skills. Your character's in wonderful hands.
There you go. Perfect.
Meow, meow.
Now I'm thinking
him like that. Meow.
Have you been getting
Uh-huh.
It's such a good loop too. It just doesn't end.
Good, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm
Those would like
literally
sound.
aware.
I listen to it on a loop on the way to work every morning, and it gets me hyped.
That's crazy. Genuinely.
You teach,
It's a 2-minute
you
drive.
teach children. You teach children after that.
It's a 2-minute drive.
Okay, my point still stands.
What's the solution?
I don't have to teach children for 2 hours after that.
Hold on, Jesse, I got you.
I don't have to teach children until 10:30 in the morning.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Hey.
Meow, 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 meow.
I love the videos where it's just like it's clearly AI, like cats jumping off like cruise ships
Yes.
or something,
Yes.
and all the comments are like AI could never recreate this. Like-
It literally is. Yeah.
Here's the song.
Don't put it up to the mic. Just send it to him. It's not playing.
I fucking know that, Joe.
Hey, it's not playing.
Interesting.
My life.
Wait, I think something's wrong with your mic because it's not playing.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Anyways, Jesse, I sent it to you.
Okay. Mwah.
I
Thank
think
you.
so. I didn't hear it though. I don't think it played through your mic. I think something messed up.
Hey, Devin, did you hear the song?
I heard meow, 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 meow.
Oh, you did.
Room. Quick
Raise
sock
your
socks.
ya,
Socks
ya,
and
ya.
socks. I got stitch socks with ears.
Oh my goodness!
Do you
I
ever
like
pull the
sharing.
socks up by the ears, or do you keep them safe?
Megan, unmute yourself. Why are you hiding from us?
You guys didn't hear a word I said. I said
Because I'm just
socks,
watching
socks,
today.
Stitch socks. Stitch socks.
Stitch.
Such
Yeah.
socks with the ears.
And I heard you guys meowing from the back.
Well, anyway, does anybody else have any comments about Devin's beautiful scene?
Yeah, I'm an actor.
He's famous.
Love you,
I'm the
Pookie.
main character, actually. Thank you for giving me that solo that I deserve.
I didn't realize Bart felt so empty inside. That's so sad.
Wow. Maybe you guys would pay more attention.
You hide it for real. You hide it with humor.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
And we, the people, have to live with that knowledge without our characters knowing. That's so sad.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
No support.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
One moment.
Stay tuned. BRB.
I need to charge my computer. It just hit low power.
Question.
Yeah.
Danica, do you think Maverick went to talk to Cyrus or seek comfort from Cyrus, or did he just
Cry.
Oh, absolutely. I think
So she probably knows that what it was about, kind of.
no. She
No.
knows everything.
No.
She knows
I think
everything.
I think Maverick showed up in full tears to Cyrus and just like that panicked crying talk, just heaved it all under her and was like, I told Kiana that I did this and I'm so sorry and I fucked up. Just fully told her everything. And then just kept crying.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Aw.
he did kind of bring it on himself with the rumor, but
Sorry. Cyrus is listening. Is like,
That was
And
that was
in
so
terms
long
of,
ago.
it was so long ago.
it was session 2.
Rumors be coming back, brother.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
It was so early that I watched the episode when I
Yeah.
was trying to cram and become Lorik. It was so early that I got there, which is
That's
crazy.
yeah,
Everybody
I
check
told-
your phones.
okay. I told Joe, like,
You didn't send me a text.
I didn't get anything.
Okay, not all of you did. So I'm trying not to
Yeah.
single out the people who did.
Oh,
I told Joe, like, there's no way that Maverick can ever truly be a good person. without telling Kiana
Without
what he
confession.
did. And
I think that it's a reset for you. You have to hit that rock bottom to go back up. And you can't, it doesn't matter how many lows you hit with, I killed my brother, oh, I killed my dad, oh, I'm almost in political ruin, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. It doesn't matter, I fight with my advisor. It doesn't matter how many lows you hit because you had this one thing hanging over your head where it's not, you know, you killed your dad with good reason. You know, a lot of the things you did were kind of like justifiable for the time. The rumor about Kiana was pure selfish political self-preservation.
Yep.
An act of political sacrifice. It was, and I think that that's maybe the thing that is kind of holding Maverick back from hitting real rock bottom so that he can go back up. Because we need to, it doesn't matter like, okay, whatever, I justifiably killed my father. It's, I hurt an innocent person that I am friends with for my own gain. And there was no other reason.
And I have to go pee, but also just to let you all know, it hurts me deep inside to play such a fucked up person sometimes.
I know. And we really applaud you. Like I'm being completely genuine. It snaps for all of your character choices, for all of your roleplay efforts. For Jesse and Danica both to be able, I mean, you guys are friends in real life, you never met in real life. So like you respect and big kudos to you both for being able to play scenes like that. And everybody knows that we're feeling fine out of game. You know, no one, you guys don't feel like you're mad at each other in real life. You guys are excellent role players. You keep the line solid between you and your character. We know that Danica's nothing like Maverick. We know that Jesse's nothing like Kiana. So,
what do you mean they're identical? What do you mean they're identical?
And
Ribbit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say, well, I think I want to snap for Jesse's character decision of Kiana blowing up. I love that.
She needed it. She deserved a little.
She needed that.
And I liked Danica's character decision to, one, just the like voluntary submission to hitting rock bottom. The I know I need this. Two, for the decision to kind of subvert the normal power dynamic between. I mean, the last argument that Kiana and Maverick had, Kiana was being very quiet, submissive. Maybe a bit snarky, sassy, but mostly Maverick was in control of that conversation. And, Danica willingly kind of flipped that to show, like, that remorse, right? And then I also, Brooks left, I don't know if he can hear us, but
I can hear you.
I loved Lorik and the Lorik and Maverick conversation. They haven't had a ton of scenes together because we've been in Megan Lorik limbo mode, but I love that connection anyway. You know, when you guys had that connection at the ball, right? Where Lorik admitted the spirits thing. That was beautiful. And we saw that same thing reflected here. I loved Lorik's thing of, I can help you be a good man. You know, Lorik hasn't been a person for very long, but I think he is an excellent example of kind of just pure compassion, and Lorik does exactly what he wants to do and exactly what he feels like doing at all times, but in the way of, well, what I want to do all the time is help people and be compassionate and explore the world and feel things. Mm-hmm. Whereas someone else that, saying I do whatever I want and I don't care, blah, 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 whatever, could be like an evil thing. But Lorik does it in this very like lawful good, compassionate, kind
He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah. And that'd be a great mentorship to have. Like, we used to have Maverick mentoring Lorik on how the real world works, flipping that and saying, like, teach me some of your childhood empathy and wonder. That's wonderful.
I'll freak out.
Also, I Heidi and Maverick scene.
Wow.
Maverick's immediate grilling, and then that kind of coming back to bite him is an excellent character choice.
I felt genuinely intimidated. I was feeling I felt secondhand embarrassed. Megan Lane, felt secondhand embarrassment for Heidi Hopewell. I was sitting here going, oh god.
What are you gonna say to that?
Right, and I think that like Megan straddled the line very good between like, this is how Heidi stands up for herself, but it's not sort of impressive or intimidating at all. But it feels like when a very nervous person is trying to stand up for themselves. And it's just that secondhand embarrassment that you feel when you're like, oh god, I don't want to jump in and save you and think like imply that you're not capable of doing it yourself, but also I can't watch this. Like, but yeah, I mean, Danica, you just did several very hard scenes back to back. Snaps for all of your decisions throughout all of that. That was wonderful. For keeping the line clean and no character bleed. You didn't even punch Jesse in real life. You didn't even send Megan a hate message to her personally. And I do that every day.
Well, I did, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, snaps for Danica's character decisions. Megan, Lorik, Kiana, Theo and Bart, you guys haven't gotten to do anything yet. I mean, we already talked about Bart's at the beginning. And
Freaking look for a
Cyrus.
sandwich.
Sandwich.
You guys will you can update Cyrus on everything that happened next time.
Hey,
But right
are
now
you
we-
about to start? No. Before
Why?
you start, I want everyone to see the art.
Oh my gosh, is it happening?
I already did
Heidi
it.
Hopewell art. Heidi Hopewell art.
Goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, Abby's known about this character for 4 months.
Yeah, I've known about it for a while.
Yeah.
That's why when you were like, "Oh, does anyone want to get inspiration?" I was like, "I can't be the one to say it."
Can I be honest? I honestly forgot about that. I just knew that you were our note taker, so I kind of forgot.
I was like,
Oh my gosh, it's in the chat. She's beautiful.
Oh,
"Yeah."
hold on. Oh heck
She's
yeah.
so
I
proper.
love her so much.
Heck yeah.
I think
Isn't
she's
she everything you've
sweet.
ever
I was
dreamed
very
of?
adamant. I was very adamant when me and Joe were talking about me creating my own character. Before Heidi Hopewell was born, I think before I even decided I wanted to play a woman, I was just like, I kind of want to play a loser. Can I play a loser? Just completely.
Loser?
You know
Yeah.
what it's giving? The
What? What is it giving?
librarian,
What's it
the
giving?
librarian from the Extremely Goofy movie that dates Goofy's dad.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh my god,
And that's amazing.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
that's so beautiful.
That's exactly what we need her to be.
Also, what do you guys
It's true.
think of Heidi?
She's
What do
a
you,
baddie.
the players, think of Heidi?
I think she's so
I didn't know she
cutesy.
was chill like that.
I didn't know she was chill like that.
Cyrus
She's
thinks
literally
she's
just trying to get
pathetic,
that
but-
bag.
Of holding space.
Iris, what did you say?
Bag of holding.
Or Josie, what did you say?
I think that she's cute, but Cyrus thinks she is absolutely pathetic.
She's full of shit.
Danica, what do you think of
Perfect.
Heidi?
Danica Smith loves Heidi.
Oh, what the fuck? Unrelated.
Maverick
Sorry.
Tashad thinks she needs to stop being a little bitch about
Damn.
everything.
Man up.
Everything.
Man,
Hey,
In that
Just
scene,
hey,
that
not
man.
man
where
up.
Maverick
Not man up.
saying-
Take him out.
Not man up. Pussy up. All right?
pussy
Get
up.
that pussy up.
No, no.
Pussy. Hey. What do you mean by
I
that?
don't
When
like
Maverick
that.
just kept saying to Heidi, Heidi, you keep saying the secretaries can't really do anything. That's not true. Heidi was just going, have you met a secretary? It was crazy. That was incredible.
Do you know a
You
secretary?
have to remember Maverick. He was never a secretary, but he was an advisor to his brother for
That's so
years.
Not the same thing.
Not the same.
I know
thing.
it's
Two
not the
different
privilege.
things.
I know
That
it's not the
makes more
same
sense,
thing.
though. If
That's why I
Maverick is-
said. That's why I said that.
What does Brooks think?
I don't know. I kind of agree with Maverick that there's a lot of upward movement for someone in that position to do. Especially someone who's for years just been like, I would never do anything. You can trust me implicitly because I would never ever turn my back on you. And then all of a sudden it's just like, well, here's this giant set of notes that I've taken on your whole life. I don't agree that that's the thing she should do, but I do agree that she's got a lot of power.
Oh, Joe, we haven't. The characters, nor the people are aware of how much should we.
What, Megan? I don't know what you're
This
talking
idea.
Let's put it
This
this
idea.
way.
This idea.
I know a little bit, and I think I'm the one who knows the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
much.
no, Joe. The sense of Heidi. Here's a bunch of notes I have about their lives, as Brooke said. They don't know the extent of that.
Do you want that to come out in character, or do you want to see their reactions right now?
In character. Do that in character, Megan.
Okay.
Megan, do that in
Okay.
character.
I'm texting. I'm gonna text you. Okay.
Okay.
Because my reasoning
Okay,
for
we
saying
can move on.
that is if you do that in character, not only do you get our reactions, in 5 seconds, we have to character react to what the fuck you're talking about. And that makes a way better reaction.
Perfect. I love it.
You guys want to read some letters?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm scared. When
Yippee!
Jesse and I went and saw the lights with his family, I kept trying to hold his arm while we were crossing the street, and he go, "Why are you doing that?" And I go, "Stop! I'm scared." Whenever we cross the street, I would, "Stop! I'm scared." And his child's like screaming. I'm like being a total disruption. Okay, you guys want to read some letters? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Danica, I know I've already praised you tonight.
I can't
I
hear
hate
anything you're saying. Hold on. I couldn't hear anything
Hey
you
guys,
said.
can you calm down?
Because jellyfish.
Whoa.
The jellyfish?
Yeah.
Me and Josie are having a good time.
Yeah. You trying to ruin our good time?
Trying to kill the
I
vibes.
know that I've already praised Danica's role playing tonight. And I hate to give a bitch their merits. I'm just kidding. But that was
slay.
fucking awesome.
That was slay.
Those 2 letters.
Ugh.
I love being thrown a curveball.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Similar,
almost didn't send them.
like the way I felt in my body when you said I'm done was the exact same that I felt when first rumor session Lorik said, "I don't like that we've taken the bastardization off the table."
Yeah.
That was fun.
Like,
I like that.
Very, very good work, Danica. Very good.
Thank you. I almost did not send those letters because I thought, he's probably crying still. And I was thinking about him like, he can send letters with tear stains on them. It'll be fine.
Wow.
I thought that was all.
Wow. Can you believe that this session opened with Bart's sort of profound interconnection, and he's just been silently crying this whole session, and everyone's so in their heads that they aren't paying any
He's literally
attention.
just so sad.
Nobody cares.
Maverick gave him
Take care.
dessert.
We gave him a sandwich.
We thought that you were just sad. So
You guys
Yeah.
think that
was
giving
sad.
him things is going to fix what he needs is deep connection.
You know what?
Hey,
He said
it's
he was
not.
Oh, here's a
fine.
piece of cake.
Hey, it's not over yet. He didn't resolve
No.
it. We still have time.
We're still playing. Listen, you cannot position us at a table and go, "Hey, Bart just reacted really poorly to what a grown-ass man said," and have us go, "Oh, well, I lean over and I hold Bart's hand and I say, 'What happened? What happened to you?'"
Why do you feel
That's what you
the
did. Hey, that's what you did, though?
Hey, what do you
That's what you
think?
No, it's
did.
not. It's
That's
quite
not what
literally
happened.
not. I
You
said,
you want to throw
Matt-
stew at me?
You went,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Maverick
hey,
said-
kiddo, what's going on? Oh, hey, don't cry. You want a yo-yo? What? Do kids like yo-yos?"
No, yeah, essentially Maverick went, "Hey, you know what? I think Bart would like to
tears.
see
You're
get
freaking
hurt."
me out.
That's not what happened, you fucker. I just like the fact that we did all that and Heidi's sitting there going,
Yeah. She's like,
Everybody's heroes.
have siblings. Yeah.
Also,
I was asking Joe if I was there.
just
Am
like
I here?
Heidi,
Yeah.
Heidi's sitting there going, the fuck? And then, like, what, 20 minutes later, Kiana freaking the fuck out. I've
was
never
great.
heard
That
Kiana
was so
raise
great.
her voice.
I know.
I couldn't look
so
at the
good.
screen. I was
But
afraid.
wasn't that perfect?
It was so
I was
good.
afraid.
So good.
I hope my mic
so
caught
good.
that.
You did.
It-
We got
it
you.
did.
It did.
Bart,
Every bit of it.
We heard
Bart
you.
did not teach Kiana that curse word. That was not on Bart.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm so excited. We met Heidi Hopewell. Maverick seems to be, like, I think this interaction with Kiana was hitting rock bottom, and maybe we're dwelling in that resolve of this can't be how it is. And I love that. I think that's perfect. And that's something we're gonna, like, follow the string of over the next chapter of Terrador, right? We're entering chapter 3, 2, I don't know, whatever. Varanth.
Technically, too.
Certainly 2. Varanth.
Definitely two, because we're going to ramp, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Danica.
You know what?
I'm sorry. I really
Yeah,
tried
you're
not to laugh.
You're right, Jesse.
Oh, fuck. And then, okay, no more. I'm gonna freak out. And then, Devin, I want to continue to explore this, like, where Bart is silently crying for help. I think that's wonderful. Where it's just like, hey, if anybody asks, I'll break down and tell you, but nobody's asking.
No one's
So
asking.
I'm just gonna keep looking fine. I like that because I think it'll come to a boiling point and crack and break, which I think I want us to don't have amnesia next session. Remember this, and we will,
Walk in. This is what happened.
and we'll continue with that. I'm interested about Heidi because Heidi idolizes Maverick as a sort of like politician to look up to and to be like, and if she finds out he's quitting or would like to quit, what's that going to do to Heidi's sort of role model that she just met? Which I think is
hilarious.
interesting.
It's already being challenged, I think. We've
To see
established, and I want to talk about this in a minute, that Heidi was present at Afriel's wedding. When Maverick's behavior
Yeah.
was a little bit questionable. So she's already observed that in Maverick in public spaces. And now, being on this inside circle, has now watched him upset someone, and then, as an offer to resolve that, offered to let his girlfriend punch him in the face. Strange. And then got stew thrown on him. Strange. So I'm very excited for that. I think that's really interesting.
You like, the funny thing about that is, like, you see, here's the chain of events of Heidi looking at Maverick, right?
Yeah.
You see Maverick accidentally upset someone younger than him. Maverick offers him a dessert and says, "Hey, girlfriend, hit me in the face with stew." And then that
Stew me.
happens.
To be clear, hold on. May I pop in, Danica? That happened in reverse.
Right.
Maverick
you're right.
allowed his girlfriend to throw stew at him, and then was like, "And by the way, you can have some cheesecake." Like, it was.
Yeah, you can have this
Dinner
cheesecake.
and a show.
Dinner and a show happen in reverse. Then
Showing a
Maverick disappears, goes somewhere, comes back, probably, honestly, let's be honest, not in the view of, like, everyone, but is walking down a hallway sobbing. Goes
With
to
Lorik.
with Lorik, sobbing. Goes to his girlfriend's room, shuts the door behind him, still crying. Then the next day, while we're getting letters, and Heidi had that interaction with Theo, Maverick is going. And then he just walks away.
What a freak.
Never
Never
meet
meet your idols.
Your idols
Never meet your
are-
heroes, I guess.
Oh wait, and I
Never
forgot to
meet your
mention,
idols.
also him going, What do you think politics is? It's lying, cheating, and
A
stealing.
20-minute interrogation
like,
around upper
Yeah.
deck.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, what do you mean you aren't the president of Varanth yet? Haven't you been a secretary for 5 years? What have you been
Maverick's-
doing?
It's funny because like Maverick hasn't said it out loud, but in his mind, he thinks the secretaries that he's known have
He's
the
like,
power.
all of my secretaries sleep with me, then they get all the country's secrets. That
No,
must be what they all do.
no. Maverick's viewpoint of secretaries is we are paying them the littlest amount of money to keep the highest form of secrets. And
You
we
also
think-
that's not the type of secretary that Heidi is. She's not a keep secrets. She stamps things and mails them out for him. She's not an advisor. She's
hey,
not a note
hey,
taker
hey,
for his meetings.
Hey, Danica Smith? Aware. Maverick Deshawn, Imperia. Also, every time that Heidi was like, and Varanth, Maverick was like, what do you mean I know? I don't know.
You should.
Here.
Hey, you should.
Vaguely, but Maverick doesn't know the inner workings. He doesn't know the day-to-day conversations with them.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know
You
how
know how they become council members?
He does know how they become council
I do
members.
know you know that.
What? It's
Yeah.
hard.
I do. He doesn't like it's hard. He
Jeez.
doesn't. He knows that, but for him, politics is not just like that. It's just day-to-day conversations you have with people. And so for him, he's like, a secretary like can get all the information. I would snoop if I was a secretary. I'd be in that office.
Hey, Megan, you know who Maverick sounds like right now?
Uh-oh.
What does Maverick sound like right now?
Azai. I mean, it's not the job you want, but secretary in 5 years? You'll be owning the place.
And she's going, what do you... Look, I know you were born... Okay, you don't know what they do.
So,
you just don't...
that you were born
None of
that
you
way.
looked at the Indeed job description. Not a one of you.
Hey, what do you guys think about the letter that Heidi got? What's your insight on that?
Who's that hoe? Who is that?
Wow. Azai, and I'll just tell you this, because I love talking about Heidi Hopewell. That's her only friend. No, she has two friends from law school. She's desperately in love with him and thinks she's surprised every time he knows her name. They-
Oh, sweet baby.
yeah, that's all you need to know about
He's
Heidi Hopewell.
beautiful. It is important for you to know that he's
He's
beautiful.
perfect. He's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it.
See how beautiful Maverick
What do
is?
you guys
He's not
think about
perfect.
Heidi? What do you guys think about Heidi being everywhere?
Oh,
I think
that was
that's
crazy.
cool.
Theo's nat
That's really
20. What'd you
cool.
guys think?
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
what the fuck are you talking
Secret
about?
member. Secret
We've been
member.
planning this with Megan since December of 2022.
I don't know if you gasped.
And I
at
wanna
me, but I
say-
vaguely remember someone at the diner.
There wasn't.
Yeah, you
For
gasped.
sure.
Told
Yeah.
you. Yeah. No. Well, I want to tell y'all the sort of Heidi's presence throughout the story is something that we didn't start with, but it just kept getting worse. When we created this character, Joe was like, I think for some reason your character needs to be at the wedding. We need to meet you on the way back from the wedding. Okay, cool. And then like I was coming up with stuff and I was like, I think she probably would have been at the debate. Okay, sure, she was at the debate. And then I'm sitting there going, and I text Joe, I go, do you think Heidi was at Tandem's funeral? And this is before I knew
Oh my god,
that
yeah. she
Heidi
was
and
at the
Tandem had
funeral.
been. It was at the funeral.
Yeah. Very important.
Um,
Not only was she standing outside of y'all's hotel, she was at the funeral. At Tandem's
Sorry.
funeral. Sorry, go ahead.
And this is before I knew Joe and Jesse's plan, whatever, for Heidi to be this contact for Tandem. I just texted Joe going, do you think Heidi was maybe at Tandem's funeral? And Joe said, I don't know. What do you think? I went, I think she was there. And then I sort of built everything around this idea of, could I believably make this character who was here the whole time because I love that. And there we
Theo,
are.
Abby, what did you think about your
I
Nat
love
20
you.
realization?
That was dope as hell. You were like, re-roll, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
It's meant to be.
Success.
It's meant to be.
Ooh.
Nat 20 on the sandwich, too.
Sure.
Good shit.
Devin?
I have a question that'll make me sound really stupid, and
Sure.
that I haven't been paying attention ever. I don't know if this is because my amnesia hit very hard over the last month, or because something happened last session that I just didn't know about. Cyrus has a son? What? Can we talk about that?
No. So that was Josie, would you like to explain?
Please explain. What?
Explain what?
You have a
letter
son?
where it starts with "Hi, Mom."
Oh no, baby. So.
No, baby.
Oh, it was code. At the start of the letter, he starts out by saying, "Hi, Mom," blah 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 blah, and at the end, he's talking about
through the mail.
So I shouldn't have taken it so literally.
No, he's like at the end,
baby.
he's saying,
Neurodivergent to understand this. Okay.
You're okay."
I will say the first
I
half
was
of
in
the
the same
letter,
boat with
I
you.
was the same bubble. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I also was like, what?
I wrote this motherfucking story. What?
I was doing math. I was doing math because I knew Cyrus is supposed to be 25. I was like, her what? Her 9-year-old son is in prison right now.
Not on bail.
Like,
I thought I
Not
knew
on bail.
so much, or that like I just didn't listen ever. I was like, what?
Yeah,
You're
the
okay.
last line of that letter is, do you remember when I won that dragon race? My dragon's name was Envoy, and the finish line was called Terrador. We can get Envoy across Terrador once I'm out of jail.
I'm not even kidding.
That's so fucking
I
funny.
took that literally. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? It sounds like
That's
that's
so
like
fucking
what,
funny.
like that has to be
Your
like,
name for a dragon.
there has to be a reason why that name is the names are that way.
This is
I
so
took it
hilarious.
literally.
That's so
Hey,
fucking
it's
funny.
a good thing that hopefully the prison guards are like Devin and are just like, weirdo.
It is realistic that they
That's
had no idea.
weird.
That was like the most.
That's suspicious.
I've never taken things so literally before as that. And I was like,
So
this letter's
fucking
so
funny.
weird.
You're
Josie was
fine.
giving off hot cool girl this entire session,
She was.
and I just don't know how to handle it. Everything you said, you're like,
Okay.
really?
That's
Oh no,
interesting.
baby.
It's the leather jacket.
Don't wear that.
you said your name was Heidi. You said your name was Heidi.
What was your name?
Okay, cool name.
Hope well. Like that's your name,
Hope
like Hope well.
Wow.
Wow.
I love
That's a name, isn't
Like-
it?
Cyrus playing the like mean cool girl while her boyfriend's like,
Maverick's playing the mean cool boy who's
No,
keeping
he's
her
going-
in the reins. No, you guys are Jade and Beck from Victorious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bruh.
Listen, new kid, let me tell you where not to sit at lunch. This is how the Envoy rolls. We are the Breakfast Club. And Cyrus is like, oh my god, so cute. You sit with us at breakfast? Cute. Yeah.
No. See, I disagree with this statement, and I think you're false.
I think you're wrong.
I'm false.
You're free to think that.
False.
so you just said Jade and Beck from Victorious, and then you did a Valley Girl like, oh my god accent when Jade would have been like,
Jade
Exactly
is serving
how Cyrus-
cunt.
Jade is serving cunt and going, I have scissors on my locker. I'll fucking kill you.
I'll stab
Hey,
you.
Megan, can you tell Danica that I'm not gonna make any public comments right now?
I'm sorry,
just
my
did
client
it.
is not making any public. I'm sorry. My client is not making any public comments at this time and is not accepting any comments in her general direction. Thank you for understanding. If you have a problem, you can call our law firm.
Laura,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can take a
take them
message.
out.
Yep.
Can you take a message and tell your client to eat my dick?
I'll think about it.
Okay, well, I'll write that one down for you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Also, on another note,
I hung up.
I must tell all of you. No,
Hang
not
on.
you. Not you.
I hung up.
I keep
This is
running.
actually This is actually for the whole
keep
group.
running.
No. This last week that me and Joe have been like on the phone mentally preparing to do D&D tonight, we have continuously referenced Kiana going, Lorik, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Lorik, shut the fuck up.
So anytime I've like sat in my classes trying to pay attention, it's the first week of classes for me.
Lorik,
I'm
shut the
trying
fuck
to
up.
pay attention. I'm trying to be a good little boy and like do my work. Someone in class will say something really annoying, and in the back of my mind, I just hear Kiana going,
Lorik,
"Shut the
shut
fuck
the fuck
up!
up.
Shut the fuck up!"
Your vocal stem unlocked.
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
That
okay. Sorry.
well, that has been stuck in my head, and every single time anything bad happens in my life, like when I got locked out of my room earlier, I just imagine Devin's face when Gongo. Just Devin going. Every single time Gongo like appears or the name is spoken, any bad thing that ever happens to me, I just see Devin going.
Oh gosh, yeah.